Hey, and welcome to the show. I'm the Crypto Kid, and in these videos we take a look at Bitcoin and everything that's going on in the world of cryptocurrency. So if you're new to the show, we make daily videos and keep it relevant to what's going on in the news and everything blockchain and cryptocurrency. So let's jump in and take a look at Bitcoin Cash this morning. Now, as you can see here, we are sitting at $1,400 USD. And that's been a pretty comfortable place over the last 24 hours or so as we've been maintaining a nice solid medium within that area there. A little bit of volatility, but otherwise we've been hovering around that $1,400 mark pretty consistently. Now on the other side of the coin here, Bitcoin Core has dropped down considerably lower than where we were in yesterday's video. I'll step back here to the 24-hour and you can see that there has been a slow trend moving downward as we retrace from those upper $16,000 numbers that we saw a few days ago now. But clearly there's a lot of sell-off happening with those high fees and uncertain transactions. It's probably inevitable that we might see further decrease in price there, but it's anyone's guess what's going to happen. Now, with Bitcoin Cash, we always like to mention that there's been a lot of good news for the future of Bitcoin Cash in terms of utility. Now, let's jump over to Bitcoin.com. Now, this article came out back in October, late October of this year, October 28th, looks like specifically, and it was talking about what was going on in Japan with the SBI Group launching a huge cryptocurrency economy, launching 8 different crypto businesses, including mining. Now let's take a look specifically what they're doing here. Basically, they're trying to create a new crypto, or I should say, financial ecosystem based on cryptocurrency, and they're going to be looking at creating blockchain companies, robotics, Internet of Things, cloud accounting, as well as artificial intelligence, and other incredible cryptocurrency related technologies here. Now, the cool thing about this is this was written a few months ago now, but it was the fact that really Japan is taking a step here to enhance their cryptocurrency, but not only that, for more of a consumer-based market. So this isn't for creating a Japanese-based cryptocurrency. This isn't for the central banks. This is actually a consumer-based platform, and they're calling it here a consumer-centric principle. And its domestic cryptocurrency exchange was one of the biggest in Bitcoin. So one of the top 11 cryptocurrency or Bitcoin exchanges in Japan that was able to receive registration is involved here. But not only that, there's some big news that came out yesterday. There is one of the biggest exchanges, I should say, in China before the crackdown there, Houbi, has now moved ship and starting to set up shop in Japan, and they will be teaming up with SBI to launch a pair of cryptocurrency exchanges. Now, the bigger news here, I think, if we can sew this all together, we're talking about Japan and making a consumer-based cryptocurrency market. The cool thing is this article came out as well yesterday on Trust Nodes, the fact that SBI will be focusing solely or majority on Bitcoin Cash. Now, let's put all these pieces together here. We have some of the biggest exchanges in China now over in Japan, working with the SBI, one of Japan's financial giants. Not only that, but they're focusing on Bitcoin Cash. Now, the main reason, here's a quote from the representative director here, president and CEO. The vision of the original Bitcoin white paper written by Satoshi Nakamoto calls for a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. This is a powerful vision, and SBI Group will devote resources to enable a future world where Bitcoin Cash is used globally for daily payments. Now, if this doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. This is incredible news, not only because of the potential use and increased use for Bitcoin Cash, but the fact that other large organizations and other big companies are really taking that Satoshi white paper and the fact that Bitcoin was intended to be used as a utility and a payment system very seriously. Now, nChain, if you're not familiar with that, one of Craig Wright's initial startups, is now going to be involved, and they're obviously, if you don't know about this, they've been working with on-chain scaling, and they've been looking to enhance that as technology allows. And basically, this is all good news. I'll leave some links if you want to dig deeper into this. But with those two working together on to work on on-chain scaling for Bitcoin Cash, it's going to be a pretty incredible future ahead. Now, this is going to be coming out probably in early 2018, but again, we'll have to keep a close eye on this. But with all the projects that are going to be involved here, including ICO ratings programs, but the thing here that I want to dwell on is that it is going to be more of a consumer-based platform, meaning a payment system. So those all around the world can have access to an easy, low-fee, quick transaction payment system that's not maintained or controlled by a third party or the banking system. So this is awesome news, pretty exciting stuff, and I wanted to leave that with you guys to check out. Again, I'll leave all these in, and thank you for someone on Twitter who showed me this originally. It was wicked to see this because I had not found it without that link you sent me. So I appreciate that. If you're watching, again, thank you very much. And finally, there was another article that came out on Bitcoin.com, something we've been following, which is the Satoshi Revolution. Now, this is Chapter 3, and it really gets into the control that central banks are potentially going to be taking and have been taking, whether it's creating their own state-controlled cryptocurrency. This sort of stuff is scary and dangerous because, the government, they're going to want a piece of the cake, right? So this article kind of spells it out about how the governments are doing so, and a little bit preventative measures as well that you can take. Otherwise, it's a great read, and I will leave this in the description below as well. So again, another short one here today. I will continue to make some short documentaries coming up, so look out for those. Otherwise, check us out on Twitter at the Crypto Kidd, or subscribe on YouTube. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.